tag-team matchup here with plenty of intrigue because it's the SEC versus the Big 12. Two conferences with a long history of animosity match up once again. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick it away to start us off. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Back to throw. It's Carr. Short connection to the tight end here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught on a comeback route. He's down after the catch at the 12, the red zone opportunity. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff on a counter. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now a crucial third down and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's low. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Scanning the field. It's Carr. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They'll run it to the right side. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
But how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He
cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Come up with something here on third down at the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Lights into the open.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's low. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. And the Salk are able to bring him down quickly. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up more down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Offense comes back out onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? To the air. It's Carr. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That It's a very solid game, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Fields. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Dropping back. It's Carr. Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Touchdown, Notre Dame. Way too much speed in that play. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. first play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Notre Dame and Georgia, you think about last time they played, it was a landmark victory for the Irish to go down into SEC country, into the Superdome, and knock off a heavyweight like Georgia. That was an enormous moment for Notre Dame.
Chris, really for decades, it's been a long time, since maybe going all the way back to Lou Holtz, that Notre Dame's gotten into these games in these kind of environments and been able to find a way to win them consistently. They've been close. They've had moments where they've gotten blown.
Here he goes. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Grab down the middle. It's Fields. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Throwing off play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. On the ground, it's low. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Near the goal line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. To start the second half. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. There's contact in the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Testing the right side here. As the first down is still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Let's take a deep shot here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Love. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To throw, it's Carr. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Fights through a tackle. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Contact as he let the ball go. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking for a gap, it's Frazier. And tackled after a small pickup there. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Catch made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Carr. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. See, he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Grinding away on the ground. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Give it to the back again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Play action, looking to throw. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. See what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession. They'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass. It's Carr. That is broken up and incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Got to really appreciate the execution here on this 3rd down toss. Great call and solid work by the offensive line and a good nose for the 1st down marker by the running back.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They're going to run it. Bites off a defender. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. Solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.